Now, if you're pregnant and planning to have a family, you're just married, or trying to get pregnant through IVF, you must listen to this because this is very important for the welfare of your child. Hey, this is Insurance Matters by Lim Ren En Live. This show is about giving you the best advice in all your insurance needs, giving you clarity. If you need any insurance advice, talk to me. My team is more than willing to help. Subscribe and click on the notification bell, ding, ding, and not miss any show in the future. So why should I even consider this? So let me explain how this works. So you and your spouse have been planning to have a family. Some of us are lucky. We get pregnant easily. But some couples are not. They need some help from doctors to get it sorted. So either way, the fundamentals of our intention is all good. To have a family of our own so that we can pass down the tradition and life that we know to the next generation. Our culture survive and our culture will thrive. That is the basic of human evolution, to thrive and survive. So we love our children. We want the best for them. The question is, why should I get an insurance policy for our kids? Some ask, why get it even before they are born? Allow me to explain and try to give you some answers. Now, why should I get an insurance coverage for my unborn child? Let me give you some answers. Number one is because, like it or not, your child needs medical care the moment they are conceived. Now, we start going to see doctors even before our child is born. It's called prenatal checks. Now, that is to make sure that the child is healthy and well, and making sure that the mother is in good condition to give birth. Private prenatal care is not cheap. It can cost you more than 20,000 ringgit from pregnancy to childbirth. So having a baby care policy allowed us to give our babies some form of insurance coverage even before they are born. Now, to guarantee that if anything were to happen to the child, any congenital problems, heart issues, cleft lips or cleft palate and so on, we are financially covered and we won't burn a big hole in our pocket. Now, the worst is when things happen and we do not have the means to pay for it. Now, most children are born normal. A fraction are born with congenital issues. Now, I'm sure that you heard kids born with heart problems, kidney failures, and even cleft palate. Now, these children, unfortunately, will never be able to have any form of private medical insurance, or sometimes even a life insurance. So getting your child covered during the prenatal period, meaning the insurance company is taking a huge risk upfront, insuring your child even before birth, so that when your child is born, your child are covered properly already. So what happens if the child have a baby care policy and are born with a heart problem? The insurance company will cover up to 30,000 for the congenital heart problem and still give a medical insurance and life policy to the child that was bought earlier. Reason number three, it is cheaper to buy when they are young, like very young, 14 weeks in pregnancy. So you can start applying for a baby care policy for your child 14 weeks into pregnancy. So how cheap can they be? Very. Your child gets covered at conception. You get it before they are born. So it is pretty cheap to get it young. Reason number four, we cover the mother as well. So getting a baby care policy doesn't just cover the child alone. We also cover forms of pregnancy complication for the mother in our medical insurance program, which is the first in the industry. So yes, the mother is covered. Reason number five, we even cover artificially induced pregnancy now. So my company AIA used to cover only for normal pregnancy. But since 2 months ago, we have extended our coverage to artificial induced pregnancy as the likes of IVF, ICI, and even IUI. So now your question is asking, what is IVF? IVF is in vitro fertilizations. It involves fertilizing human egg with sperms in a lab. So IVF is used to treat infertility. Now, that is one of the most common type of assisted pregnancy in the market. With new technology, pregnancy chances are pretty high now with IVF. And babies are born normal in most cases. So multiple pregnancy may cause miscarriage, but is manageable. So AIA covers IVF babies right now on our baby care program. So what is ICI? ICI is called intracervical insemination. The sperm is placed into the cervix via a small tube. Now this is done by a medical doctor. So this sperm does not have to be washed. Now this creates a higher chance of pregnancy for some couples. So babies are born normally most of the time. And yes, we cover that. If you are introduced to an induced pregnancy procedure called IUI, which is a more delicate procedure, it is called the intrauterine insemination. The sperm is placed directly into the uterus via a very small tube that is passed up the cervix right down to the uterus. Now this is done by a medical doctor. Sperm needs to be washed by a sperm bank and to remove dead sperm protein that will have caused a lot of cramping when they are inserting it. So IUI has been found to be slightly more effective than ICI. So now ICI, we cover that as well. So all in all, for assisted pregnancy, we cover IVF, IUI, and even ICI.